thing yet.
That one's mine.
Huh?
I think that's fine.
See how fancy we are? Okay, so this is for Judy.
Woohoo, Judy!
Wee woo!
Also known as Mom.
All right, well, okay, Mom or Judy. Anyway.
Well, she's my mom, so
well,
I can call her Mom.
You can call her whatever you would like. I will call her Judy. So this is, what did we label this? We know, is it? Yeah, we know what we heard. And it really...
Or we recorded something and we're trying to figure out what we heard.
Okay, that works too. That actually makes more sense than the other. Our, what do you want to call them? Audio catches at a ghost hunt we did at Eden Mill. And look, I wrote notes down.
For Curtis's birthday.
Woohoo! Okay, so Eden Mill was built in the early 1800s. That's as vague as it gets. And it's a nature center in Hartford County. Did you know that? Yes, you did, because you live here.
I've been there. Yep.
And they have like 2 ghost hunts a year. And if you really want to know anything about it, you need to go to Hunting the Haunted on Instagram, or they're on Podbean, and it's Hunting the Haunted on there. And Adam crushes the history. That's not my thing.
Super backstory. It was a flour mill.
Yes. And then
so it had a lot of employees and a lot of equipment.
And then it became a power mill. I saw that as well. And there's still really cool old equipment in the mill. So anyway, so this is going to be more like a game show. And I've listened to these things millions of times, and I keep hearing different stuff every time I do it. Sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's very irritating because you lose stuff that you thought you had. So this round is going to be stuff we found at Eden Mill. But Amanda, what you can't do is look at the screen and the labels, because I have everything labeled for what I think they are. And so the rule of the game is, or rules is, A, she can't look at my screen because I have them labeled. And B, she gets to hear the full clip and then the isolated clip 3 times, and you will get the same thing. Actually, there's one that's super clear, and I did it 2 times, and then I bumped it up 2 times so you could hear it too if you don't hear it. But it's pretty flippin' clear. At this point, we're going to start our first one. We have, I think there's 7 for this episode. So I'm going to play the first one now, and Amanda will have her guess. Are you excited?
I am so excited.
Okay, we'll start now. Did you work at the mill? Okay, what'd you get?
I heard yes.
Okay, that's what I got. So I think that's a 1 for us.
Woo-hoo!
I think we can count that as an actual EVP because we both agree on what it said.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right, 1 for you. I guess so. The next one coming up should be clear. We heard this one as soon as we were doing the audio. We didn't have to crank it up at all. But here is another one. There are some backstories, but once again, dude, go listen to Adam. Don't listen to us. Or don't listen to me. Listen to Adam or Amanda. All right, so here's your next one.
I think they might be saying fall and winter season.
Oh, you're smart. Okay.
Yeah, definitely heard winter.
Yeah, so that one definitely has a really crazy backstory, which I am not going to dive into. But it gives us another score on not a crazy thing that nobody else heard. So I have to give like a little background. There was a group of people, like when we did the tour, there were Group A, Group B, and they swapped up and down to do kind of the ghost hunt with the crew that's there, Adam's crew. So while we were downstairs, we decided to do our own EVP session because we're rebels, and that's how we roll.
We have equipment.
We have equipment. Yes, we use the trusty Tascam DR40, I believe. I don't know. I got it cheap on eBay. Anyway, on to the next clip. Do you think Amanda's really the brains of the operation?
Yes.
I wasn't expecting to get a clip, and we got one with we at least I think it's the girl saying Winter. She agreed that Amanda is the brains of the operation. I don't know if that's fair to me, but it is what it is.
She only speaks the truth.
Oh my goodness. So that was a really cool one. It was like, and a lot of these I pulled, and of course I say that, and the next one isn't going to be a response to anything. This is one I found yesterday, so almost a month and a half later, just by chance because I was cleaning up and I wanted to make sure I had everything. So this one is a little bit different, and I ran it by Adam just because I wanted somebody else to hear it. Somebody sitting beside me hasn't heard this one yet, so we'll see if she agrees with what we thought it said. What do you think that says?
Sounds like charcoal.
That is what I thought it said, and that is what Adam thought it said, which is amazing.
Charcoal. Charcoal.
Yeah,
Charcoal.
Yeah, that was one of them that was I found yesterday. Like, just I tag stuff when I think I hear things, but this one was actually before something I tagged and kind of showed up. It was a little bit crazy. But Adam, of course, being the, what do you want to say? The expert at the mill, was like, well, back in the day, they used charcoal to do a lot of the, I don't know what all they would have done there with the charcoal.
Probably heat stuff.
But I think it was for the electric, to continue with the electric power. So, on to the next one. This one's not going to be clear. I'm going to already tell you it's not going to be clear. And I have another one I'm going to try to dig up that we run. I have a bunch of stupid stuff. And I have a program that strips every instrument out of a song. So it goes piece by piece by piece. And I ran this clip through there just because that's what I do. And it is crystal clear in one of those rips. But I don't remember where I put it. So I have to go look for it. And if I find it, I'll insert it. But I'm going to play it for Amanda right now to see if she hears anything.
What did you get sick from?
Any ideas?
No.
Okay, so this version...
Because I'm feeling something, it sounds like saying something Adam or...
Oh, geez. Well, that's always possible. Adam has gotten a ton of EVPs up there that has said his name. So, through the other compressor, it says medicine. And I don't know if you remember listening to it, like when I ran it through that. But it's like super clear. So if I find it, I'll insert it here. And you guys will hear it.
What did you get sick from?
Okay. So I was telling Amanda, is everybody, I guess, has their own niche. I am not a history person, but I am such an audio nerd that, like, this is the stuff I really enjoy. And yes, there are hours sometimes of nothing, which I'm more excited to go back and listen to our stuff that we did at the place in Gettysburg.
As part of the CAPS team? Or
Yes, as part of the CAPS team. Yes.
That would be the
Farnsworth House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kime annual paranormal soiree.
Yes.
Event.
We pulled a couple clips, but now I want to go back and kind of hit them a little bit harder. I was kind of cheating when I did those and just watched the audio line a lot instead of actually listening to the audio. But I'm finding, like, even in, like, different scopes and stuff, it's not showing up the way you would think it would. Okay, so this last one is kind of crazy. Actually, I got two more. I lied. This one's crazy because I don't know what it says. I already told you. So
Okay.
If you hear something, but there's definitely something there, you have to listen to it. It's like in the back. Like, it's not up in your face. Like, it's like, I don't know the better way to say it, but way in the background, just pay attention to it and see if you hear it. Maybe you'll hear something, but if you can give me a message, that's awesome.
There wasn't a lot of
We
light.
couldn't do it until November, and then people kind of just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as people kind of just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as people kind of just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as people kind of just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as
Any idea?
No.
Like I am like cross cats, cross something. Did you hear the breath? It's like, bah, bah.
Oh, do it again.
Oh, I can't. No, that's
Oh.
cheating.
No, well, because I couldn't hear it. I didn't really hear anything.
Okay, so so this is breaking my rule, but hold on.
There wasn't a lot of
we
light.
couldn't do it until November, and then people kind of just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as people kind of just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as
Okay, yeah, I did hear it that
kind of
time.
just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as people kind of just didn't have the same level of interest in November, so as
Okay, yeah, I did hear it that time.
It's like-
Almost sounded like podcasts.
Oh, maybe it was. Maybe
A foretelling.
foretelling, yes. And this is where like I bounce a lot of these
Because I was focusing on something else, so I
Right.
missed that.
and that's kind of the magic of the EVP. They're all over the place, and I've lost more than I've found. But this one's somewhere in the full run of the audio, because the girl that says winner she's actually fairly recent addition to Eden Mill, and she would have knowledge of things like that, but I can't find it. Like the first night, I looked up at Amanda when I was going through these, and I said something to her about it, but I was like, I kind of discount a lot of things with either recorders or the little app I use on my phone, because if they use too much contemporary verbiage or reference to contemporary things, I kind of throw it away. But then after talking to Adam, he gave us a little history lesson, and I'm a moron to do that, especially
Yeah.
for here. So
Not all ghosts are old,
yeah, not all ghosts are old.
or from olden times.
That very much so. So I definitely want to go back and re-listen to the stuff that we had from Gettysburg, because I think I need to kind of open my eyes up a little bit more to what could possibly be there versus thinking everybody's from the Civil War.
And this is from our recent trip to Gettysburg. We've got so many. Is that the Gettysburg trip you were referring to?
No, I was talking about
The CAPS.
the CAPS
The
event.
KAPS.
Yeah, the KAPS
CAPS.
fanciness, you know.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the last one. And this one I found again last night, and it's another one that came through in the noise. And as crazy as this sounds, and I need to talk to some other people that use different computers. Things sound different from one computer to the other, at least in this clip. Like everything so far has been pretty well, sounds the same, but this clip, because it's coming through in really noise, and the noise is like, I don't know where it came from, but it's a hot mess, but you'll hear it. And I'm going to tell you what I thought it said. I'm going to see what you think it says, but I'm going to tell you what I thought it said, like, because this is another one I threw to Adam going, what do you think this says? And his comeback today or from last night was much better. But between the two computers, I heard two totally different things, which is nuts. So here is this clip. Now, what I thought it was saying yesterday is completely different than what Adam said and what you might say. So what do you think it says? Or did you hear anything?
I mean, I heard something, but can you play it again?
I'm telling you the rules, but yes, hold on. So, initially on the other computer, I heard, and this is how crazy these are. It could have said either, "This is blank son," and I don't hear it anymore. So if you guys hear it, you let me know. Or I heard like Mrs. Stevenson, which is even crazier. Like it was like much clearer on the other computer, but I podcast from a different computer than the one I do all my work on. But listening to it on this one, I almost got the Go Home Sinner. Okay, we're going to play it again just so you can hear it. But I think Adam might be even better by saying, "Let go of me." He said that there was like an arrest of sorts. So there was like a tussle here at the mill. So I'm going to break my own rule. We're going to listen to it again.
Okay.
But I think "Let Go of Me" definitely screams a little bit better than "Go Home Sinner."
Well, you are a sinner.
There you go. Well, can't win them all. So hold on. Let me set it up. So that was my "Go Home Sinner." But if you "Let Go of Me," that'll work too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the magic of the EVP. So that's a fail because nobody agrees on anything.
Yeah.
I think Adams is close. I like Adams better than "Go Home Sinner," but
I kind of like Go Home Sinner.
oh my god! So that is the magic we had from Eden Mill. So once I get this buttoned up, we will set up and go for our findings at the Sachs Bridge and the Eisenhower Bridge, which I have a book written by, oh my god, I can't remember, Timothy somebody. He does the Strange Familiars podcast. I know it's killing me now. And he's written a whole book of like all the bridges in that area around Gettysburg. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
And this has been a fine quality Potty Mouth Records podcast. You can find us somewhere. I don't know. Amanda's got to make us an Instagram so people can write into us. And on that note, adios, motor scooters. See how I did that?
Yeah.
I didn't even use my official.
See you later.
Alligator.
No, I would
No?
not say that.
Oh, geez, oh, Pete's. Anyway. Bye.
Adios.
This is what we
POTTYCAST podcast. Ba-da.